Hello everyone, I thought I'd do a little video here, instructional video on the handle of a knife. On knives there are about three different main categories of a handle. The handle area, the metal portion, is called a tang. Now, I realize many of you know what a tang is, but there may be some of you like me at the beginning. I thought Tang was an orange drink, you had at breakfast. So don't feel bad if you don't know what a Tang is. The Tang is the metal portion of the handle. It's an integral in with the blade of the knife. It's attached to the blade. It's all one piece of metal, but that portion that the handle goes on is called a tang. Okay, sometimes you have to start at the very basics of anything, and just like Vince Lombardi said, every year when they came out with to practice football, well, the first thing he did was pick up a football and say, "Okay, boys, this is a football." And so this is what this video is about. It's giving you some basic understanding of a knife. Sometimes people think a knife is just a simple thing, but it's really not. It's really more complicated than what you normally would think, not knowing what all goes into one. So I basically wanted to give you an instruction on the three main types of a handle, of a tang of a knife. First, there is the full tang. Alright, this is a full tang. Alright, that means that you can see the edge of the handle all the way around. When you put the handle scales, you put handle scales on each side of the knife, and then you contour it however you want to. But that is a full tang knife. Now I'll show you a little hunting knife here with the scales already on it. Alright, here it is, and you can see that the metal runs all the way around the knife. The asset of this is it's a very strong handle. It is as big as the handle scale, so if you put leverage on it one way or the other, it makes it very, very strong, and a lot of people like the strength of a full tang knife. Now, that's the main advantage, I suppose, of it, but really when you get down to it, most knives over the centuries have been made with different, not all full tang knives, and they've served very well. Under normal use, a full tang knife is really not that necessary, but a lot of people want it just for the extra security or advertising that they have heard about them. The next most common knife, tang on a knife that you'll find, is the hidden tang knife. Now this is a hidden tang. That means that you take a block of wood or antler or whatever, and you make a hole through it, and you slide it on over the tang of the knife. In this type of knife, it gives you a lighter handle, and it balances a little better because the handle is lighter, less metal in it. The problem that some people have with these, or think there is with these, is that stress risers can come into the handle along this area, and the handle will break off easier. Now I suppose that could be true if it was not heat treated correctly, but that is not a very I've never seen one of ours broke, and we've handled them pretty roughly over the years. So I don't know, that could be true if you was really a big old guy and was really prizing sideways on it or something, maybe. But if you heat treat it right, and you soften this area in here, or put a little radius in here at the corner, well, you don't have that problem, and I've never seen it anyhow. The Marine Corps has been using the K-bar knife for 100 years, and it's still using them, and they working great. You know, the old Marine Corps style knife, and it's a hidden Tang knife is what it is. So it's just up to the person, you know, whether you want to believe that you got to have one that's a little stronger in there or whatever. But anyhow, this is a hidden Tang. You can do a lot of different things with the hidden Tang. You can put a butt cap on it, leave the butt cap off. You can put antler over it. You can put all kinds of different design stuff on it, woods and everything. It's pretty versatile in what you can do with a hidden Tang knife. Here's one already put together right here. You can see that it's got antler on it, and it's got a butt plate at the back. The Tang reaches into the handle about this far. I even put a pin in it right here through the Tang, and you can see that the hilt will slide on over that Tang, and you can solder it on or put it on with JB weld or whatever you may do it. But that is a hidden Tang knife, and you can make some very pretty ones like that, and all they adapt well for doing these types of knives, the hidden Tang knife, and they balance very well because the Tang is lighter, and so you can balance it pretty good. It balances out well. Let's see, the next kind, and most people have not heard of or don't really realize it, is what I call a full mortise Tang. Now, mortise means that a slot has been cut for something and it fitted into that slot. Well, this is what I call a full mortise Tang. Now, full means that it reaches all the way from here all the way through the handle material. There are some mortise Tang knives that only come halfway of the handle material. That's not full. That's a half Tang or a half mortise Tang. Some people call this a 3/4 Tang. Now, it lightens up the handle somewhat too because you don't have as much metal in it, and it's a very good in between full Tang and hidden Tang. The problem with it is that you are limited on what you can put on here for handle material because it has to be in a block form. You have to mortise it out with a milling machine. You have to cut a trench in it, and then it has to slip onto the handle from the bottom side, and then all you will see is the top side and the back of it. Like this one over here. It will be, that's a mortise Tang, a full mortise Tang. You can see where the Tang comes to is just down into the knife right there. It's about 3/4 of an inch deep, and then it runs the full length of the knife, but you do not see it on the bottom. So that is a mortise Tang. But the thing, a full mortise Tang, but the thing is you've got to have a block put on here. You can't put antler, a round piece of antler on it. You can't put scales on it. You have to put a block on it to be able to mortise it out and then shape it however you want to. So there they are. Those are the three main types, and there are various things that you can do with those three main types, but that's the three main types of a handle Tang. And we're not talking about orange juice. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye.